let me ask you something. Have you ever had the feeling that the month is always longer than your money? You get paid. For a moment, you breathe a sigh of relief, but a few days later, the worry starts again. The bills arrive, the money disappears, and you're left thinking, how could I have worked the whole month and still have nothing left? And the worst part isn't that. The worst part is realizing that this cycle repeats itself every month, as if you were trapped, running, but not getting anywhere. Now, let me tell you something that might be hard to hear, but necessary. If you're living paycheck to paycheck, it's not just a lack of money, it's a pattern. And as long as that pattern doesn't change, nothing changes. But the good news is, it's possible to get out of this. And it starts with something that many people ignore. You're not living like this by chance. There's a cycle, and maybe you're in it right now. You work, earn your money, and automatically start spending. Not because you want to overspend, but because everything is already committed. Bills, invoices, credit cards, installments, and when you realize it, you're not deciding what to do with your money. You're just reacting, paying what's already been decided. And this gives you a false sense of control. But deep down, you know, you feel it, that you're not moving forward. Now, think about it. If every month you start from scratch, how are you going to build anything? It's impossible. And this is where most people are mistaken. They believe the problem is earning little. But there are people who earn more and remain trapped in the same cycle. Because the problem isn't just how much money comes in, it's what you do with what you earn. And as long as you don't break that pattern, any increase in income becomes just a temporary relief, never a life-changing experience. Now, pay attention to this, because this is where the turning point begins. You don't break this cycle just by earning more. You break it by changing your relationship with money. And that starts with awareness. You need to stop living on autopilot. Stop simply spending and start making decisions. Before any expense, ask yourself, is this helping me? Or is it just giving me momentary relief? Because the truth is harsh, but it's real. Many of your expenses aren't necessities. They're impulses. They're emotions, they're habits, and as long as you don't control that, the money will never be enough. Another important thing, you need to stop treating the money you have left over as a priority and start treating the money you save as a priority, even if it's a small amount, even if it seems insignificant, because it's not about the value, it's about breaking the cycle. And when you start doing that, something changes inside you. You stop being someone who just pays bills and start being someone who builds something. And that changes everything. Now, I'm going to tell you the truth that almost no one talks about. Breaking free from the cycle of paycheck to paycheck isn't quick, but it's simple. Simple. Not easy. And it starts with 3 internal decisions. The first, stop running from reality. Look at your money honestly. Know exactly how much comes in and where it's going. The second, take control. Even if things are a mess today, even if you have debts, you decide that from now on, you're in charge of your money. And the third, think about the future. Because those who live only for the present will always depend on the next paycheck. But those who start building, little by little, will create freedom. And let me tell you something looking directly at you. You don't need a giant turnaround. You need consistency. Small decisions, repeated every day. And with time, This changes your reality. Now, imagine yourself in a while, no longer dependent on payday, no longer living in financial hardship, having control, having peace. This is not impossible, but it starts with a choice. Today. Living paycheck to paycheck isn't just a situation. It's a pattern, and every pattern can be broken when you change your way of thinking, and especially your way of acting. If this video made sense to you, leave a like and subscribe to the channel. And comment below, "I'm going to break this cycle," because change begins when you decide, and continues when you don't give up. See you in the next video.